Nadine Dorries is back, and she is extraordinary, more absurd than ever. She says that Rishi's team will stop at nothing until they've got what they wanted, and she calls for unity. This is absurd. This is absurd because the unity she wants is to support Boris. Boris is his own worst enemy. Boris is facing the Privileges Committee. He's facing effectively suspension from the House of Commons. How on earth, or in fact, a complete erasure from the House of Commons, how on earth can he be Prime Minister at the same time as his integrity is under serious doubt? So we've had two Prime Ministers recently, one whose integrity is under doubt and two whose intelligence is under doubt, and now we want to bring back the former. It is madness, and more than that, there are people who I greatly respect who are signed up to the resurrection of Boris. It is madness and stupidity and masquerading as loyalty. And Doris, for all her inanity, is quite right that the Conservative Party and the country needs unity. And that unity, I think, can only come with a single candidate. It doesn't matter whether that candidate is, at this moment, Rishi Sunak or Penny Mordaunt. Penny Mordaunt, of course, has the advantage of being distantly related to Angela Lansbury. So if all gets particularly alarming, she can lie back on the green benches of the House of Commons and start singing about the beautiful briny sea. How pleasant, bobbing along, singing a song on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. But other than that, I look upon this fiasco with the greatest depression, the greatest depression. It is as if the lemmings are going home and it's in a downward direction, and I don't understand where this impulse has come from. And before we get too excited about this, the Labour Party should also be pulling its weight. The Labour Party, this obsession with destruction is shared by the Labour Party and by the SNP. We need to be working together to rebuild our country. Whatever our political ambitions, we need to rebuild before we can rule.